Hello and welcome back to the Villa View for fan cams after Aston Villa's 3-1 defeat at home to Reading. Let's go and see what the fans think. I didn't think today were overly that bad. I just thought that individual errors cost us here. Jordan Amarvi, I'm not going to scapegoat people, but twice today let us down.
We were awful, Matt. We were terrible. Amarvi, you're right. Yeah, first half he was defensively so poor, isn't he? Really, really poor. And he offered little going forward, but Matt, we were terrible. There's no excuse for that.
We had 4 or 5 glorious chances. They had about 3 and they took them. That was it.
But I think it does show this difference in class between a team that's pushing for Premier League promotion and a team that's just sat in the middle of the Championship. And Villa fans have got to be happy with the fact that we are still sat in the middle of the Championship rather than where we were 4 or 5 months ago, thinking we might be slightly down towards the bottom of the Championship. So I'll take this season as being middle of the end of it. That's it. If you can beat Blues, I'll take that for the season, and then next season push on and get better and clear out some of the crap, because there is a lot of crap in there.
In the first half, Reading were there for the taking, playing very dodgy back passes to the keeper. Codger nearly intercepted the ball. That would have been another goal surely, and we really need to be making the most of our opportunities, to be honest, because we're not putting away our chances, and there was obviously evident with the scoreline today. And the sad thing is, Reading were there for the draw, but they still ended up beating us, which just shows how the Villa's mentality. We obviously weren't up for it today.
Max, today you've got a list for us, haven't you?
Bakuna, you've made the list. I think, to be fair, you are awful. End of. You're trying to, if you're going to touch someone like that in the box, boil them a drink first, because it's not, that was just stupid. Right, and Marvy, don't know what he was doing today. He just turns up when he feels like it. We missed a solid left back in Taylor.
Overall, it's just a bad performance, really. Well, I look at it and I think to myself, 2 early goals, and those were cost us, and that's what cost us towards the end. And I guess it's what it is, isn't it?
We've got to play better than that. I think if we get a bit more direct, Lansbury needs to get a bit more forward now, because we need that more. He was getting good runs in, but we needed to get him more forward. Hularan was playing good in and out spurts. Bakuna, he's running around like a headless chicken. I think we definitely missed Taylor today. I don't know why he wasn't in the squad. Definitely breathe there, shore up the fence a little bit more better. But I think the quality will show. We've got too much against Blues.
Don't get me wrong, I don't think Reading were overly good today. You said it on Twitter correctly. Pop shots, and the only real chance they had, they scored, so fair play to them. I don't think they were outstanding. If they can get up there, it can show us anything's possible.
Do you not feel, though, that really we've won games and played worse than that today?
Probably, but we've won games, haven't we? And I said on here before, the way Bruce plays, when you have that and you lose, there's no way for him to go, is there? On that. Yeah, probably. But as I said, he gets away with it when he wins. But when he loses, God, he loses so badly.
It's just we probably complacent, maybe either that, or just tired, or just probably not being asked, to be honest. But either way, it needs to get sorted ASAP. And like I said, Reading, they didn't play well at all in the first half. We really should have just dominated them. And yeah, we did well. I was impressed by the first 2 minutes. But that's about it, to be honest. We should have really dominated them in the first half. Reading really put themselves out there into the second half, and they just took advantage of our weaknesses, really. And I think we really need to be addressing that.
Yeah, Codger's a brilliant striker. Don't get me wrong. He's top goal scorer for us in Villa, because I don't really get to come down much, so I don't really see what's going on. But he just needs to start passing more. Like all the other players around him, they look like they're scared to shoot in when they're past the ball. It's just because they probably rely more on Codger than anyone else, and they just need to get their act together.
Grealish he's just words escape me for Grealish now, because he's living off the Liverpool game. I think Tom Davies from Everton is what he should be right now. No Taylor, general shithousery. Baker off for Grealish. I don't know what he was thinking there, because if anything, he tried to go forward, which I said do, but not when you're losing 2-1 down to Reading, who literally will hit you on a counter and destroy you. The other one, the referee. The referee was awful. I'll tell you something. When the 6-year-old kid walking past me in R2 can see what the referee's doing wrong, what does that say for the standard refereeing in this league?
You know, I watch it, and you're there, and nobody breaks past Codger. He's up there on his own, and he turned and he's looking, and there's nobody. Lansbury, Connor, Jednak, I know that's not his role, but nobody breaks past him. Nobody goes past Codger. And he's up there on his own, just left. You know, nobody. And they get the ball and they never want to go for it. They always look for the simple pass. And nobody, you know, really goes at the opposition at all. You know, when Grealish come on, at least he went a couple of times for them. At least he tried to go past them. Nobody else did. It's easy. All we do is get the ball in, look for a Villa shirt and pass it. You know, but it goes nowhere.
These players have let us down today, and I think it's individual errors that let us down, not a team as a whole.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I can't really. I mean, speaking of team effort, I can't really think someone who's stood out massively. Lansbury looked knackered. Him and Coorahan looked like the only ones doing the running about. When we played them back in October, you could tell if you pushed on our Habs, you pushed on the defence, they're going to make a mistake. First 20 minutes we were full of them. We just don't push on. I think Codger was just so isolated. He said it there. Codger is just. If he doesn't get the service to him, there's no use for him in this team because he can't create something on his own. So, yeah, it's a banter era, isn't it, really?
48 hours time, we've got Fulham. What can you expect there? Are you expecting changes?
Changes, but a loss.
Amavi. It's got to be Amavi. I looked at him and he really got isolated. And obviously I think it was his pass which led to the second goal in it. Yeah, so next game, Fulham on Monday, get him on the bench. And probably Neil Taylor back, and probably we get a solid defence back again. But Amavi was probably our worst performance there.
Amavi, get him on the bench. So you can say really, Amavi did not play well at all today. I think he was probably the worst player on the pitch before he got taken off. Maybe a change in the midfield. Holte didn't have his best game today, I don't think. Maybe try and mix that up, maybe put Gardner in there, something. Just see what happens, to be honest. We really need to be testing out the new players and just experimenting to see what works for next season, because obviously our season is over now. So we just need to get everyone fresh, get them fit and just ready for next season, really.
Even Bruce said in the programme before the game that he's going to make changes, because you can't exactly play the same squad on like near enough a day or two after one match. So I don't exactly know who's going to play, because from Bakuna and Codram, they shouldn't actually play. But I'd expect a draw or loss from that. With the Blues game, I would expect us to beat them just by looking what happened with them at Rotherham, where they just started arguing and fighting amongst themselves after the game. Like, if they're going to do that, they're going to go down there and they're going to get absolutely blitzed by the Villa fans, and so they should. As long as Zola's still in charge by then, we should beat them quite handsomely.
It just can't play that bad against that side and lose, because if we all should walk out if we lose to that scum lot down the road. I tell you, I will literally walk out here and cry.
To be honest, I don't care how we play. We could just play 10 men in goal, just boot it up to Codge. I don't care. Just as long as we beat them, that's our season sorted.
That's the season swan song, isn't it? It's the end of the season. We've got the big game, the game that everyone's looking forward to. That will be the end of the season for us. Brighton will be a no game.
I don't think we'll lose. I think we'll probably draw a ball draw. I mean, I said on Twitter, put your house on us beating them by 3 goals. Still stand by that. I still think we're absolutely going to have them. And as long as I see Day 47 from Chelmsley Wood crying at the end that Villa beat 5-1 again, I'll be happy.
It's the only game I'm looking forward to at the moment. Next Sunday, hope it's a nice weather. We'll beat them 5-0.
I'm downbeaten, to be honest, about it today. I'm really disappointed in a few of the performances. Just in general, the whole performance lacked something for me. The individual errors are costly and we have to cut them out next season. I thought this was always going to be a tough game for us, but we made it hard for ourselves. I don't think Reading were that special today, and to be honest, it was our own downfall that they ended up winning. So it's one of them. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do drop us that like below, but also comment on your thoughts on the game and subscribe with your post notifications on if you are new to the Villa View. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another one? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. And don't forget to subscribe. Click on our logo there on the left and press subscribe. Easy.